Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun and Rising and Venus. Keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading will resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. We have man holding a coin with, I got two, yin yang, and woman holding a heart. So it looks like there's two opposite sides of the spectrum here. It looks like both people haven't been on the same page due to perspective. So someone's looking a bit grounded here or wanting to offer stability on their mind, and they might not have in the past. And someone is definitely in their emotions, okay? Not understanding what has been going on. We have, I want to tell you how I feel, and I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, it could be twin flame here. There's definitely a spiritual tie. Someone feels like they've learned a lot from you in this connection. Overall energy of the Two of Wands. This is about being at a crossroads as well as making a decision, finally stepping up, taking a chance here as this wand is setting out into the world, okay, into the unknown. Possibly a road that's never been traveled before. So let's see what's going on in your energy this week. We have the Star card, the Queen of Cups, and the Tower. So you might have felt lately kind of emotionally drained, or your feelings just always kind of being in an uproar here due to people possibly taking advantage of you or just feeling misunderstood. In general, it doesn't have to be, but I see for a lot of you, you kind of kept your feelings to yourself. You're not really expressing them here, and it's starting to kind of overflow. It's feeling a bit heavy, and you're really starting to feel the impact of it, okay? I do see this week, though, we have the Star card. So a lot of healing brought into your environment or your job or relationships here, but a lot of misunderstandings will be corrected is what I'm seeing. Okay, as well as your intuition being very high this week. It really feels like you will be able to dive in and see things that possibly you haven't been before. And there's definitely some spiritual shift going on when it comes to other people and feeling their energy. Okay, I do see in regards to your person, you kind of feel like it can never be the same way as it was in the past. And so you really are trying to get a little more peace in the situation, even if you don't get an answer from this person or there's unfinished business here. So let's see what's going on in your person's energy. We have Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Your person's feeling very devastated right now, as well as very disappointed in themselves that they didn't see something that they should have seen before, as well as feeling that they didn't have enough to give into this connection. They feel like you have really devoted everything to them as well as invested here, and all they did was hold back, and they're really disappointed how this has turned out, as well as why they chose to go that route. Okay, so they're acknowledging here that they neglected your feelings and neglected your point of view. Okay, so tell me this Four of Pentacles. Very stagnant energy, Two of Cups, but this person's still holding on here for the hope of a future, okay, to reconnect again if there's been separation, or to connect in a way like they never have before. Okay, so it's kind of like diving into the unknown for this person. Tell me the Four of Cups. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like they know what they need to do, but do they have what it takes, okay, to see this through? So let's see what's happened in the past. We have the Devil, Seven of Cups, and the Judgment card. So it looks like they definitely kept you in a confused state, okay? It seems as if nothing made sense, possibly when they would communicate with you here, but it just didn't, nothing added up. It seemed very strange and peculiar is kind of what I'm seeing. With the Devil card, it felt like this person's intensity here, they had ulterior motives, or they kept you hooked in this connection for some reason, were for their own intentions, not for the benefit of you. And they weren't really thinking of your feelings and needs in this connection. Tell me with the Devil. I see a lot of lust here, this person really going after you energetically, okay, possibly intimately as well. But I see that they're hiding, you know, their true feelings, okay? They're not expressing it. So they're definitely trying to promote confusion, okay? Try to cause chaos. So that the more doubt and the more chaos that they stir up, you can never really figure out what they're up to. Okay, so you're always trying to find out. Judgment. So it looks like with the Two of Swords, they made some decisions that were poor choices. Okay, they tended to hurt you in the process, as well as there could be a third party here, them giving into two situations. And they didn't want to have to be doing that, but they also didn't want to make the change and make a decision to just be with you out of fear of possibly finances or responsibility or change here. But what I see is that they couldn't let you go. They could not, for the life of them, detach from you. They felt like, you know, to do that, they would lose a limb, basically. Okay, so you definitely ended up getting the scraps, basically. Whatever they had left energetically, that's what you would get. Okay, so let's see what happens in the challenge. Let's get some more details. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I figured that would show up. 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. A lot of passion, a lot of control, a lot of strength coming at you at times. Where, you know, you could tell this person was highly attracted to you, very intense sometimes when they would communicate, but it was always their way, right? Because the Knight of Wands, very wishy-washy, in and out. You can never tell what their true intentions are because they don't stay around long enough to find out. And with the 6 of Wands, their ego was definitely an issue here. They were just trying to control the situation so that they wouldn't lose you. You would still stay interested to figure out what was going on with them. They felt like that would keep you hooked. But in the process, you know, they were struggling as well, not really being with you wholeheartedly like they wanted to. So they weren't happy even giving into two situations. They ended up breaking your heart as well as breaking their own. So with the 10 of Wands, they could be responsible for a lot of things here, have a lot of pressure put on their plate, and feel as if there was no wiggle room, okay, to really make change or make a decision that was beneficial to this connection. And the Hermit, yeah. So they felt more pressure just to detach. They felt like you would still long for them. You would still stay in this and try to figure out where they were, what they were up to. It's kind of like a mind game where they knew that, you know, if you don't know and the truth is mysterious here, you will always try to seek to find out, right? Because they knew that they felt intensely for you, that you had to feel intense too for them, right? So they felt like, okay, this is something I know we're attached to each other. They could just feel it. Okay, so it's definitely a spiritual connection here. Almost felt tied and bound to it. Okay, so let's see what action they take. We have Queen of Swords, Emperor, and the Temperance card. So there's a waiting period here until someone strikes, okay? And it's about to take control over something. They're about to do something quite unexpected, a road less traveled, okay? So if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to find out exactly what action this is, what they're going to say to you moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. But if not, if this reading's your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys dearly, and I'll see you next time.